what is the funniest trucking story that you have? Like, what's the funniest thing you've seen on the road, or just related to trucking just in general? What's the funniest story that you personally witnessed or
I think
you
the
had?
I think the funniest story that I got in trucking, man. I'm coming down 64 one day through Williamsburg, and I passed the motorcycle cop in the median strip. He in the middle of the interstate, right? 4 lane highway, 4 lanes on this side, 4 lanes on this side. Nice big median in the middle, right? And I passed the cop. And I don't know if you do this, but I do this. I guess it's hardwired in my DNA. Whenever I pass a cop, I'm looking in the mirror.
Right,
And I never speed. I never speed, but
right,
I'm still looking. You get what I'm
right. You
saying?
still looking,
I'm
right?
still looking, right? So I ride past. I got my seatbelt on. Everything is all
Right,
good, right? I'm not
right.
speeding. I ride past him. He's in the median strip. Didn't look like he was looking at me at all. So I rolled past. I peeked out the mirror as I'm still driving. I noticed he's still sitting there. I said, "All right, we good." So I started driving again. Then maybe 5 seconds later, I looked back again just to do a triple take, and I noticed he had pulled out. I'm like, "Oh snap!" But I'm far enough up the road now that I know he ain't coming to mess with me. I see him pull out, then I see him hit his lights. And I still ain't really thinking about it. I'm like, whatever, man. He ain't messing with me. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything.
Right.
Plus, there's so much distance between me and him now, right? So he's coming up. I'm in the right lane. I normally am in the right lane because I'm cruising. You know what I mean? He in the left lane. He's speeding up. He passing people, and he's getting up to me, but he's still over in the left lane. So I ain't really sweating it. And right when he gets up behind me, I notice him get over in the right lane behind me. I said, "Oh man, he messing with me. What's going on?" Now, see if you can follow this. At the same
Okay.
time, when he gets behind me, I start looking to pull off the road. But when
Okay.
I go to pull off the road or look to pull off the road, I'm right by an exit ramp, right? An exit ramp and an entrance ramp. You know how they come in on the
Right. Right.
side, right?
The other
There's an
side.
entrance ramp and an exit ramp. So
Hmm.
I'm waiting to get over in the right lane so I can pull over, but I got to be careful of the traffic that's getting on and getting off, right?
No.
So I'm looking behind me on in this mirror on the driver's mirror to keep my eyes on him. And I'm also looking in the right mirror to make sure I got lane clearance, make sure I got traffic clearance, so at least I can pull off the shoulder of the road. And of course, I'm looking ahead of me as well. So doing all of that, I finally get over to the shoulder. I pull off. I'm stopped. I'm sitting there. I'm like, "Damn, man, what's going on, man? What is this dude stopping me for?" So I'm sitting there. I pull out my wallet, pull out my registration, all that good stuff. I lay it on the dashboard. I'm waiting for him. And I don't know what happened. I got lost or whatever in my thoughts, and I started doodling on my phone, right? So 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by. And I got to think, I forgot. I was sitting on the side of the road waiting for the cop to come to the truck. I said, "Yo, what happened?" Look in the rearview mirror, and I don't see him back there. But I'm assuming because he's on a motorcycle, he's just behind the truck. No
Right.
problem. I look at my phone. I keep messing with my phone for about another 5 to 7 minutes. And I said, "Hold on. Where is this dude at?"
Yeah.
Now, you ain't supposed to get out of the truck when you get stopped.
No, you
I
don't
get
want
out of the truck. I walk to the back of the truck. Ain't no cop back there, bro.
to.
Obviously, whoever he got behind and he was trying to stop was getting off of the interstate.
Oh,
And during that, trying to look back and forth at both mirrors, I missed him. He obviously went right by me on the right side.
right.
I
Right.
sat there for 20 minutes on the shoulder waiting for him to come up to the truck. He never came. And after that, I laughed so hard. I sat there probably about another 20 minutes just laughing at myself on the side of the road, man. That's probably one of the funniest things I think that I've had happen on the road. But that was hilarious. Getting stopped by the cop that ain't there.
Man, that is funny, man. Like, and that's funny. You give the story, and he's like, "Hey, when I pass a car, even if I'm not speeding, I have my seat. I still." And I think we all do that, right?
Yeah.
Just check the review, like But that's funny because I never thought about it. But the perspective you driving, you have the trailer behind you, and you're trying to get over safely, and then you're like, okay, the cop, okay, well, and then I didn't think about it because I'm like, how did he didn't see him if he's driving a car? And then you're like, no, he's on a motorcycle. So you're like, okay, he has a small motorcycle, so he's behind the trailer. And then, like you're saying, I'm not trying to get out this car, so I'm in the truck. I'm gonna wait on him. But then
uh,
you're on the phone and you're like, so I can only imagine you pulling over and the cop is gone down the street somewhere. Like, I didn't want you, like.
I know he know what happened. I know he was probably laughing his butt off like that trucker think I was stopping him. He probably was cracking up as well, man.
That's probably true. That's what I was gonna ask you. Did you think he was gonna? Did you think that he thought that you was pulling over before him, but he
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
he did. But man, that's hilarious. So were you late on your load?
Nah. Because when I was at that place, it wasn't a time thing.
Okay.
I ain't had no time to be there.